nice. What a way to start my unemployment. Alrighty. So, what the fuck am I doing here? So, my name is Sam. I just turned 29. Today is April 4th, 2023, and it's my first day of unemployment after working at Vital, a company based in Berlin, for the last 2.5 years, more or less. And yeah, I made the decision to quit, to focus on myself, to explore projects, and just maybe take a step back and figure out what I really want to do. So today is my first day of unemployment. I made the decision 3 months ago to quit, and I want to document this journey of being unemployed, and so this is my first video log. And today I'd like to keep the video pretty short, but I'd like to quickly describe why I decided to quit my job and what I think I want to do of my free time, which I'm aware might change a lot. So 3 months ago, I made the decision to quit my job. I was a front-end developer at Vital, doing mostly React Native, and I was very involved in the development of the product. We were a small team, and that's one of the things I really liked the most out of the job. But since a long time, I had been having more and more frustrations about how we worked, and about also my position and my, let's say, growth opportunities in the company. And so there were really 3 reasons why I chose to quit, which are: first, I felt there was no growth opportunity for me. I was a front-end developer. I was very much needed as a front-end developer. I could see myself grow into a front-end lead. Maybe in a year or 2, I would have had 1 or 2, maybe 3 developers working with me in the front-end team, and I would have been the lead. There's nothing wrong with that, but I felt that I wanted more, and that my potential was not seen by the founders, by the people above me. And yeah, that was frustrating. The second reason, which is linked to the first one, is that since a while I had become quite frustrated with how we worked in my team, and I had started thinking that our approach to product development was just wrong. I had come to that conclusion because we were asking ourselves questions now that we were already asking ourselves a year ago and 2 years ago. Questions such as what influences growth, what influences usage of our product. And in the meantime, we had built all kinds of features and coded all kinds of stuff, but it turned out that we always had the same questions. And since at least a year and a half, I had been pitching for more systematic user research, user interviews and basically driving the product development from the user towards us, rather than coming up with sort of informed, mostly gut decisions, and hope that those transformed into actually a valuable product and features. And we were not all wrong, and it's also easy for me to say this in hindsight, but yeah, I had grown to a point where I just didn't believe in how we worked anymore. And for me, this was these frustrations were happening often enough that I felt I just had to do something about it. And I could have fought inside the team more than what I had already done to get my way, but I felt like those efforts would be using my energy in a way that I didn't really want to. And so instead I decided, or rather these frustrations were another indicator for me that it was time for me to leave. Also related to our team, I just disagreed with how our team lead, our tech lead, was leading the team. He had a very hands-off approach, and that had its benefits, but I feel like we really suffered as a team by his lack of, how can I say? Well, I feel like a lead should be obsessed with team growth and really transforming an incoherent group of people into a unified force. And I feel like he didn't do enough of that. And I felt like I had the energy to give that and be that kind of leader. And so it was very frustrating for me to be in a team like this where I felt the lead was not leading in the way that I would have liked a lead to lead. So this is related to my frustrations with how we worked as a team. And then the third reason why I decided to leave, which helped me in my decision 3 months ago, was simply that I had worked at this company for 2.5 years, and before that I had worked at another company for about 1.5 years. That company went bankrupt and got purchased by this company. And so effectively I had been working on the same project for 4 years, a lot with the same colleagues, on the same code base, and I just felt kind of like I wanted to move on and do something else. So those were the 3 reasons why I made the decision to quit. But since then, I would say a 4th reason has emerged and has really confirmed my decision to leave the company, which is the company, like many other startup, is concerned with funding. We are VC funding, or the company is VC funded, and the outlook is sort of bleak. There's a year of runway ahead of us, and we need to deliver results to the investors to secure our next round of funding. And I felt that the measures that were being considered to promote growth in revenue did not match at all with who we are as a company and the product that we are selling or offering to our users. And I felt like these measures are really kind of desperate attempts at revenue, and really not in line with our mission. Also, user research is not part of these measures. And to me, this feels like, I've been in this company for 2.5 years. We've burned all kinds of cash, built all kinds of features, but we've never really done one of the basic ABCs of product development, which is do really deep, systematic product interviews with real users and research. And I started really feeling like there's a ego problem in the team, in the leadership team, or maybe simply an inexperience problem, where they don't see the value of investing heavily in product research. So, right, over the last 3 months, I've felt this, and this has confirmed to me that I just don't really believe in this company anymore. And right, so as of today, April 4th, 2023, this is a record of why I chose to quit Vital. I really don't have any hard feelings. I think I learned a ton. A lot of my opinions, my strong opinions about product development, about how to build teams, about how to write code, have formed as a result of working on this project. And in that sense, I have grown a lot, and I'm very grateful for having had that opportunity. And I'm just, happy to move on. All right, and so now on day one of my unemployment, what do I think I want to do of this time that's been given to me? That's a really good question. I have all kinds of ideas of projects I could do, some little applications, some trips, some business ideas, some more creative or artsy ideas. But really, the biggest thought in my mind right now is that I want to take my time. I want to really take the time and space to reflect and explore and not rush into any projects. A lesson from my previous unemployment, which was almost 3 years ago. I was unemployed for 3 months when the first company went bankrupt and got purchased by the second company where I just quit. I had about 4 months of unemployment, and I immediately rushed into doing a project, and I really pressured myself. That time was the first time I was ever unemployed, and I really felt like, okay, I have this time, I gotta be productive, I gotta do something, and I rushed into a project and ended up kind of burned out about a month later, a month and a half, and the project never went anywhere. And after that, I just thought, okay, let's chill, let's just enjoy this time, and it was very nice. And so I obviously want to make something meaningful out of this time that's been given to me, but I want to be conscious of my well-being, and I want to be to leave doors open and to maybe allow myself to soak from my environment. And so I'm starting my unemployment with a 6 weeks trip. I'm now here in Zermatt, as you could see the Matterhorn over there in the distance. And I'm gonna be in France and in Spain and then back in Berlin. And I want to remain open to whatever comes at me and it might be new application ideas, new software development ideas, or it might be some other unrelated business ideas, or it might be something completely different. Who knows? Maybe I'll never write code ever again, or maybe I'll decide to leave Germany and go live somewhere else, or be some kind of nomad. So who knows what's coming. And yeah, the point is, as of today, my first day of unemployment, my intention is to chill, take my time, not rush into anything, keep my mind open, and with all that said, be true to myself and keep the drive that I have. Yeah, so I think this wraps up my first log. I want to do this fairly regularly to just capture how I evolve over this period of unemployment. I don't know how long I'll be unemployed for. I think officially I have a year legally, so, but who knows? Who knows if I'll take all of it, if I'll even be eligible for all of it. We'll see. But yeah, see you in the next one, and party hardy, I guess. Yeah, ciao.